Namaskar everyone and welcome to the yet another episode of the brand new series on my channel Historic Delhi Monuments and Mysteries। इस सीरीज में आप जानने वाले हैं दिल्ली के इतिहास, उसकी इमारतों और उनके रहस्यों के बारे में। In our last episode, we discussed how Turki rulers in slave dynasty have left a huge impact on the history of Delhi by covering Qutub Minar. If you haven't watched the episode, watch it right now by clicking on the link on the right upper corner. For our today's episode, we are here in Hauz Khas complex to cover Khalji dynasty, which goes from the year 1296 to 1316। अच्छा, क्या आप जानते हैं कि इस नाम हौज खास का असली मतलब क्या है? हौज खास is the name derived from Persian language in which हौज means water tank and खास means royal। तो हौज खास का सिंपल मतलब बनता है रॉयल वाटर टैंक, शाही तालाब और शाही पानी का स्रोत। लेकिन हमेशा से हौज खास का नाम हौज खास नहीं था। हौज खास was known as Hauze Ilahi and is the place where Khusro Khan of Delhi Sultanate was defeated by Ghazi Malik, governor of Dipalpur in 1320. The overall complex and the water tank was built by Alauddin Khilji in 13th century in the second city of Delhi to meet the water supply needs of the newly built fort at Siri. And later, Firoz Shah Tughlaq of the Tughlaq dynasty re-excavated the silted tank and cleared the clogged channels. Now let's talk about Alauddin Khilji and the Khilji dynasty. खिलजी वंश मध्यकालीन भारत का एक राजवंश था जिसने दिल्ली की सत्ता पर सन 1290 से 1320 तक राज किया, जिसके सबसे पहले सुल्तान खिलजी डायनेस्टी के फाउंडर सुल्तान जलालुद्दीन थे। Now let's talk about Alauddin Khilji. Alauddin was a nephew and son-in-law of Jalaluddin. His real name was Ali Gurshasp, and if the assumptions are correct, his birth can be dated to 1266 to 1267. Alauddin and his younger brother Almas Beg both were married to Jalaluddin's daughter Malika-e-Jahan, and in 1296 Alauddin raided Devgiri and used the acquired loot to stage a successful revolt against Jalaluddin. After killing Jalaluddin, he consolidated his power in Delhi and subjugated Jalaluddin's son in Multan. Today's Hauz Khas is the perfect example of the blend of modern society, which includes expensive tourist commercial area with numerous art galleries, mesmerizing cafes, upscale boutiques and restaurants, and remnants of Islamic architecture, witnessing the history of Delhi. Once you enter the complex, आपको देखने को मिलते हैं कहीं भिन्न भिन्न तरीके के टूम्ब, जिन्हें हिंदी में मंडप और उर्दू भाषा में गुंबद कहा जाता है। माना जाता है यह तुगलक कालीन मकबरे उस समय के शिक्षक और टीचर के होंगे। शिलालेखों के आधार पर यह तो संभव है कि यहाँ पर कब्र होने का अनुमान लगाया जा सकता है। ये सभी मकबरे आकारों में अलग हैं, and as per the assumptions, people think that these graves of teachers were made for students to focus more on their studies by sitting beside the grave of their beloved teachers. They all are made in different shapes, sizes, and are the perfect example of Islamic architecture. और थोड़ा सा आगे चलकर हमें मिलता है साइट प्लान ऑफ हौज खास कॉम्प्लेक्स विच एक्सप्लेन्स वेरी ब्यूटिफुली अबाउट द प्रॉपर्टी and the history of it. And if we go a little forward, we get to see the northern wing of the madrasa. तो मदरसा हौज खास कॉम्प्लेक्स का एक बहुत बड़ा पार्ट हुआ करता था, जिसके बारे में हम थोड़ी देर में बात करेंगे। अभी के लिए आप ये जान लीजिए कि मदरसा एक 2 स्टोरी बिल्डिंग है जो एल शेप में बनी हुई है और जिसका टी पॉइंट है फिरोज शाह का टूम्ब। Now, this northern balcony of Madrasa is more famous as it gives the best sunset view of Delhi and also has the center view of lake. On the northern corner of the madrasa, we get to see this masjid. Mosque was functioned as the worship place for the people who lived and worked in madrasa. And there's a fun fact about this mosque. The western wall, which indicates the direction of Makkah, is of the unusual pattern. Unlike all the other mosques, where the western wall is always closed. देन अगर हम नॉर्दर्न वॉल को फॉलो करते हुए सीधा चलें तो हमें मिलता है फ़िरोज़ शाह तुगलक का टूम्ब यानी फ़िरोज़ शाह तुगलक का मकबरा. Firoz Shah has contributed to architecture in a similar manner as Shah Jahan did years later. However, Firoz's buildings were of simpler designs than those built earlier by the Khiljis. The coffers of the treasury were almost empty when Firoz Shah took over. This meant he had used simple design and cheap materials such as rubble and whitewashed plaster instead of the stones and marble combination. फिरोज शाह के इस मकबरे में 4 कब्र हैं and there are no inscriptions on the 4 graves. It is believed that the central grave is that of फिरोज शाह और बाकी 2 सिमिलर दिखने वाली कब्रें उनके बेटे नसीरुद्दीन मोहम्मद और उनके पोते अलाउद्दीन सिकंदर शाह की हैं. Then if we go in the left we get to see the western wing of the madrasa जो काफ़ी बड़े क्षेत्रफल में फैली हुई है. The madrasa structure has an innovative design. It was built in L shape as one contiguous structure on the south and east edges of the reservoir complex. मदरसा कुछ इस प्रकार से बना हुआ है जिसमें ऊपरी मंजिल के कमरे स्तंभ युक्त हैं और निचली भाग के कमरे मेहराबी हैं. नीचे कुछ कोठरियाँ भी हैं जो मे बी स्टूडेंट्स के रहने के लिए बनी होंगी. कमरे बहुत सारे झरोकों के साथ बने हैं जो एक तरफ आपको लेक व्यू देते हैं और एक तरफ आपको पार्क व्यू देते हैं. मदरसा की इमारतें काफ़ी हद तक ढह चुकी हैं तो प्रमाणतः तो कुछ कहा नहीं जा सकता, परंतु by what we can see we can definitely say that it was a great example of Islamic architecture. These small rooms were made for the students to stay here, and these maybe are the places of storage for students to put their things or belongings. The madrasa was established in year 1352 and was one of the leading institutions of Islamic learning in the Delhi Sultanate. It was also considered the largest and best equipped Islamic seminary anywhere in the world. There were 3 main madrasas in Delhi during Firoz Shah's time, and one of them was the Firoz Shahi Madrasa at Hauz Khas. After the sacking of Baghdad, Delhi became the most important place in the world for Islamic education. The village surrounding the madrasa was also called Tarababad, City of Joy, in view of its affluent and culturally rich status, which provided the needed supporting sustenance supply system to the madrasa. The complex also has this building which is now an office to the department of Hauz Khas, I don't know, government, but there must be something else related to this building at that time. If you know, let me know in the comments. Now when we go to Hauz Khas village, we first see this deer park. And Hauz Khas is also called one of the greenest area of Delhi because of this deer park and rose park. So what's special in this deer park? Of course, apart from the greenery, wildlife, and the fact that you can also see a deer if you're lucky enough, there are many reasons for this park to be famous. One, this has a way to go to the Hoskas Lake. Second, it has a nursery where you can buy plants. And the most important one, it has a structure made by Alauddin Khilji in the Khilji dynasty in 1295, which is called Munda Gumbad, a gumbad which is bold. कहा जाता है कि ये गुंबद 2 मंजिला हुआ करता था और इसकी जगह लेक के बीचों बीच थी। इसका नाम मुंडा गुंबद इसलिए पड़ा क्योंकि अपेरेंटली इसके ऊपर कोई गुंबद नहीं है और ये मुंडा यानी कि गंजा दिखता है। बट एज पर द नेम वी कैन टोटली से दैट गुंबद कभी ना कभी तो था, बट फॉर नाउ it is only a structure made by stones which has 4 stairways to go upwards. Nowadays only college students go there to drink or have fun, or maybe couples go there to make memories, but it was a memorable architecture of Islamic times. And last but not least, this park also gives you the best view or full view of the fort. And here's how we come to the end of the episode 2 Hoskas of the series Historic Delhi Monuments and Mysteries. Please let me know how did you like the episode. If you didn't watch the first one, please watch it right now. Comment में please बताना क्या अच्छा था क्या बुरा था, and please like the video and share it with your friends, family and kids. बहुत informative video है, बहुत useful video है, बहुत लोगों के काम आने वाली है. And please support and subscribe me if you are new to the channel. बहुत मेहनत लगी है research करने में and in doing this series. So yeah, I'm really hoping for your support. So please like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next Sunday with the same series but a very different episode. Till then, bye bye.